And we are live.
Okay. How y'all doing? Good. Good. Y'all approve outfits?
Yeah.
You good? Y'all? You good? Okay. My name is Dean David. This is Shari Hill. I'm gonna do a little brief intro for Shari, but so my background is in technology, and I've been in technology since 2000. I spent 6 years in the Navy doing IT. So my background is in IT. Shari's background is in HR. She was a director of the Human Resources Department. She's been an HR manager for several different departments, several different organizations, from nonprofits to for-profit companies, managing and directing human resource policy, everything that has to do with HR. So between the two of us, we have a wealth of knowledge of business in corporate America. Right now, currently, I still work a full-time job. She still works, but we both have entrepreneurial pursuits that we're working on right now. So, as it pertains to technology, and I guess that's probably what y'all want to know about, right? Tech, or what I do in the internet marketing space. So what I do is, I teach people how to make money online, okay? And I am geared towards the solo or the sole entrepreneur. So I would take somebody like you, and if you want to start a business using the internet as your platform, I would help you develop that concept. It could be a variety of ways. It could be building your own website, drawing traffic to the website, blogging. It could be selling physical products on the internet. It could be selling information products on the internet. It could be building an audience on YouTube, where you're giving your audience, bits and pieces of your value and expertise on YouTube. You're driving traffic and visitors to that YouTube channel, and there's a link there where people click on, and you convert those people and they can buy your product because you sold it through video. Okay, so a variety of different ways in the online space that you can make money. But a little background, getting back to my background, how I started. I was in the military, joined in 2000, joined in the U.S. Navy. I went to college for a year, party, was in Illinois State, and picked it and was like, this is great, this is cool, but I don't think I want to be broke. I want to be a typical 4-year college student, go off to college and then you rack up all this debt. So, and then the biggest thing about it was I didn't want to be back around my parents. So that's probably my biggest motivation. So I left. I was at Illinois State for 2 semesters, and I left, joined the Navy. At the end of my second semester, I did 6 years in the Navy. So in the Navy, I was an electronics technician. So I worked on like circuit level electronics. So I could tell you, everything about the circuits in this computer. I can tell you how electricity flows through this computer. I can tell you what the circuit boards do. I can tell you what the components on the circuit boards in this computer do, why they do it. I can tell you the difference between alternating current, which is current that goes through the lights through this computer, versus direct current. It's a difference. So I learned all that stuff in the Navy. Around around the end of my 5th year in the military is when I started doing activity. So I started doing computers, I started fixing computers, I started administrating computer systems. And that was kind of fun. It was a lot different. So I did that, and in 2006 I got out of the military. So I got out of the military. And then what I did was, when I got out, because I had this military skill set, I had to have that translate over to the civilian side, right? Because when employers, when they look at your resume, if you're in the military, when they look at it, they want to know that what you did has some relevance on the civilian side. So I paid a resume writing firm to rewrite my resume, and I got some of this advice from a couple of people that I talked to. They rewrote my resume, and they basically worded it for civilian jobs. And this is a strategy, if any of you are trying to, and Shari can tell you a lot more about this, if any of you are trying to get a job, and me and her were just talking about this, it's really how you interview and how you write, what you write on your resume. A lot of employers, they'll say, we want you to have all this experience, but ideally you're not going to get somebody with all that experience. It's just not. So me and her played this game for a very long time. She's been in I've been in corporate. And we talk about all this stuff all the time. So essentially what I did was I rewrote the resume, and that's how I landed my first IT job, because help desk in the civilian side, what it requires is you knowing how to fix a computer, how to troubleshoot a computer if something goes wrong with it. Okay? So I didn't have that much experience in the military. I had some IT experience in the military, but not the type of IT work that you do out here. Out there on the ship in the military is different. Whole different computer systems. They're all proprietary, meaning they're specific to the Navy. You won't see none of that stuff out here. None of it. None of the stuff that they work on, you will never see it out here. It's $1 million systems, you know, ultra high frequency transceiver sets that they talk to other ships and talk to planes. You don't see none of that. So it's very high level. So I had to get my resume rewritten. So I got the resume rewritten. And I started working for the city. I was making about $16 an hour. And that was 2006. And since 2006, what I've done, what I've learned is I would go from job to job to job, and I would add something on the resume. And every time I went to go look for another job, I interviewed and looked for another job that was higher paying than the one I had before. So right now, currently, I work for IBM. I'm a project manager at IBM, so I work on medium, small, I'm gonna say small to medium, large IT projects, basically where we're like building servers, we're putting in network switches and stuff like that. So I've been doing that for a while, and then in 2000, so let me back up, in 2004 is when I kind of got the knack to do the entrepreneurial thing. So that's where internet marketing came in. So I've been working all along since 2004, and on the side kind of nibbling at the entrepreneurial and trying to get my own business started. And it's actually still a work in progress. I'm still working on it right now, but the ultimate goal though is to get that business to replace my income on my job. Now truth be told, I can quit the job right now, but I'm trying to be a little bit strategic about what I'm doing, because internet marketing can be very lucrative. But there's so many different pieces to it. There's so many different stools, so many different legs to the stool, about how you implement internet marketing. Internet marketing is really about you building an audience on the internet. You know, you ever see those videos that go viral? You ever hear about the videos that go viral? And then the next thing you know, people are, you know, blow up overnight. Like that little short white dude that 50 Cent had that did this video with him that was on
that big head boy.
Kiki. The big head with the glasses? Yeah. He was on, who was the old girl he was messing with? The white girl that was show. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was the white girl that he was dating. 50 Cent was dating. She got her own show.
Chelsea Handler.
Chelsea. They took, everybody looked at me like. So this dude, he did some video. 50 Cent got him to do a video where a shot a video. I forgot the name of the song. Yeah, exactly. See, you know what I'm talking about, right? Exactly. So they went on Chelsea's show, and then his YouTube video went viral. So then what happened was he had all this viewership, so then he just started making his own videos after that and started putting them on YouTube, and everybody kept going back to it and watching. You know, going back to watch it long after 50 Cent was done with him and all this other stuff. So that's kind of a concept of where I'm trying to go and what internet marketing kind of entails. It's really about you selling something. Either you are providing information online for a broad audience, you're selling a physical product, or you're selling a virtual product. It's something that somebody can use. I'm gonna let Shari say a couple words. Like I said, Shari has a background in HR. She was a director of HR for an accounting firm, HR manager for several different firms. She has 2 master's degrees. So I'm gonna step over here. When she talks, you gotta go on that side. She has 2 master's degrees, 1 in human resources, and she has an MBA. I'm a current MBA student right now. I kind of got inspired to do it. This thing part talking with her, and she kind of talked me up. So she's gonna talk to you a little bit about her background and what she does.
Hi everybody.
Hey boss. She told you she was the boss.
Not really. Us women, we got to hold the men down. You know, we really are organizers. So, like Dean mentioned, My background is human resources. I've done it my entire life since I graduated from college, undergrad, and then I got my master's in it. When I first started out, I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my career and everything, so it's okay if you guys still don't, I'm really sure. But I kind of fell into human resources and fell in love with it. And you guys really understand what human resources is, or most people know you as the person that hires and fires. That's the main thing that most people understand. But we're the one who handles your paycheck. We also handle any issues that come up with your manager that you might have. Your growth within the company, we kind of help you with your career. If you want to become a manager, I can help you become a manager. The person that handles your benefits, the person that handles the company parties and stuff. So we actually do fun things too, not just hire and fire. So mainly most people understand it because you understand that you need a resume or to get a job. It's very important. Your resume is very important because that is the first thing that people see before they actually meet you. That's them really meeting you on paper. So even being in this program right now will help you guys stand you apart from other people because you are in this organization, you are gaining these skills. The things that Nicoh is having you work on is actually building your skills, and that's going to be transferable to whatever job you decide, whatever career path you decide to take on. All the skills that you're learning here will help you with that. So don't take it lightly. I took it lightly when I was about your age, so I have to catch up later on, down the line and add on activities and things like that. So I wish I really got more involved when I was younger. I mean, my parents told me to, but I didn't really listen to that. I wanted to learn and all that, but it really is important to get involved.